Hey there, Rick with Smart Drive Test, talking to you today about how to grease a fifth wheel. This fifth wheel is dry, and what happens when the fifth wheel gets dry, up underneath the trailer, it binds on the bottom of the trailer apron that is also steel and also has, as you can see here on this, bare spots of steel, that this fifth wheel actually has been unhooked from the trailer for a few days and has been sitting out in the weather and it has begun to rust. You need to lubricate the fifth wheel so that there is smooth movement between the trailer apron of the semi-trailer and the fifth wheel. Especially in the wintertime when it gets cold and it freezes up, it will begin to bind on the fifth wheel, and when you turn, if you're going at any speed and those two things begin to lock up, if you let it get dry enough, the trailer will actually push you through a turn. It is imperative that you keep the fifth wheel on the tractor properly lubricated to ensure your safety and the safety of the road users on the roads which you're traveling, because if the trailer binds up, it could potentially cause a crash. I'm going to show you how to do that. One of the things that you can use is just go to the truck stop if you're out and you realize that the fifth wheel has gotten dry, is just buy a tube of grease. What happens is a lot of people who lubricate fifth wheels lubricate the entire surface. You don't have to lubricate the entire surface. Put the grease right here at the bottom on both sides. When you put the trailer, or go underneath the trailer and pick up the trailer and then push into the kingpin, it will push the grease forward on the fifth wheel, and when you turn, it will move it across the top of the plate. So you don't have to spend all your time and energy greasing the entire fifth wheel, you just have to put the grease down here. Okay, so I got my bucket of grease here. I'm just gonna put some grease on the back of the fifth wheel on both sides at the bottom, and then I'll hook up the semi-trailer and I'll show you how this works. So what I'll do is I'll move the camera and I'll get a better shot of this. But you can see I haven't put very much on both sides. You don't need a lot of grease. It just needs to be lubricated with a nice thin film of grease over the entire fifth wheel. And as I said, when you hook the truck up to the trailer apron plate will push the grease forward on the fifth wheel, and as it turns, it will smooth it over the whole thing. So you don't have to spend your time greasing the whole fifth wheel, okay? I'll take a better shot, I'll show you how much grease I've put on there, and then I'll hook it up to the semi-trailer. I'll drive the semi-trailer and I'll unhook it and I'll show you how it's moved around. So as you can see here, the tractor's been driven around, it's been underneath the semi-trailer, and I've pulled it back out from underneath the semi-trailer, and you can see there's a nice even spread of the grease over the entire surface of the fifth wheel. And there's a nice shiny gleam that you can see that the whole surface of the fifth wheel has been lubricated. So again, the method to put the fifth wheel on, the grease on the fifth wheel rather, is not to cover the entire thing, but rather put it at the back on both sides, and when you push underneath the trailer, it'll push it forward, and when you turn with the semi-trailer, it'll spread it out and you get this nice even lubrication of the entire fifth wheel surface, which will keep you safe on the roads. I'm Rick with Smart Drive Test. Remember, pick the best answer, not necessarily the right answer. If you like the channel, subscribe below. Thanks very much for watching and have a great day. Bye.